you never know what is in a person until they hit rock bottom. You never know how a person deals with adversity until they truly face it. Joanna Jedrzejczyk is now at that point in her life and career. Her fans and her haters are sitting on the sideline wondering what's next. And unless you truly have been living under a rock, you now know that Joanna has just suffered the awful, embarrassing, punishing upset at the hands of Rose Namajunas. And this just wasn't a regular upset. This was an upset of epic proportions. Most true MMA heads will tell you this was actually a bigger upset than Ronda versus Holly Holm. Now, the Ronda Rousey upset seemed bigger because of her status in our society, her status in our culture. But if we are talking about truly great fighters being upset, Rose's one-round destruction, and that's what it was. The one-round destruction of Joanna was actually in its own way at least just as big, if not a bigger upset than Holly Holm beating down Ronda Rousey. The reason the hero music is playing today, and those that know me know I don't pull this music out unless we're really talking about something, unless we feel someone needs to dig deep, and that's what Joanna's gonna have to do right now. But here's the question. Will she be able to do it? There are two fighters that come to mind right now that have been at the place in the recent history of the UFC where Joanna is. Two fighters. I just mentioned one of them. Ronda Rousey, the second, Conor McGregor. Huge stars, mega stars, overwhelming favorites in every fight they go into that have been upset and embarrassed and beaten. To be laughed at, to go from the top, numero uno, the top dog, the one and only, to the laughing stock within an hour of their life. That's what happened to Ronda Rousey. That's what happened to Conor McGregor. Ronda Rousey and Conor McGregor took two different routes. And the question is, which route will Joanna follow? We'll get into those routes in a minute, but I want to cover this whole embarrassing thing first. I need everybody to really lock in with me and think about this. You don't understand the embarrassment that Joanna was under last night. See, just think about it like this. Kind of just, if you could frame it in your mind, if you could just follow me here. And what I'm getting ready to say is like just a microcosm of what Joanna herself really feels. But just think like this. If you're listening to this video right now and you're a huge Joanna fan, and you know you've been going around to every video, leaving comments, telling everybody, talking bad about Rose. Oh, Rose is going to get this. Rose has mental issues. Joanna's going to stomp her. Rose has no chance. Talking crap. Having arguments with people online, on YouTube, anywhere else in chat rooms about this fight. Imagine how embarrassed you felt the moment the fight was called off. Search yourself. Think of that embarrassment you felt. I've been there before. I'm not making fun of you because I've been there before. I've talked so much trash about a fight or a fighter, and the minute that fighter loses, I'm not even in the room with the people I talk to, and I start looking around to make sure they don't see me. I feel so embarrassed because of everything I've said. But what you were able to do is just stop responding. You can just kind of go into hiding, right? You don't have to come back and face those people if you don't want to. Some of you manned up and ate your crow. You know, I picked Joanna to win this fight, so there was a certain amount of crow I had to eat. The truth is, the embarrassment that you feel is nothing. Take that embarrassment you feel and times that by about 5 to 10,000, maybe even more than that. Maybe we can go all the way up into some other bigger number, because Joanna is extremely embarrassed because of the way she handled the pre-fight. We all know we couldn't keep Joanna from talking. She just kept talking and talking and talking and going after Rose, and Rose was just being quiet, and Joanna just wouldn't stop attacking her. Just talking. Every time when Rose tries to start talking back, Joanna jumps in, talking all kind of trash, taking her fist and putting it on Rose's face like this picture. She took her fist and put it on her face during the stare down, during the face off, and then only to have Rose remain calm in that moment, and Rose waited till it counted, and she put her fist on Joanna's face like this. when it really meant something. Can you imagine a fighter at Joanna's level, the embarrassment that she's under? I wanted you to see the embarrassment. I wanted you to feel the pain. And when I say pain, I mean pain. Did you guys see any of the pictures of Joanna in her post-fight interviews? Joanna is not an actress. That was real pain. Look at these pictures. This is real pain, y'all. Joanna is going through it right now. So now as we bring this home, let's swing back around to Ronda Rousey and Conor McGregor. This is what I meant by they took two different paths. When Ronda Rousey lost, when she lost her fight to Holly Holm, she hid. She went into hiding. No post-fight press conference. She didn't come into the ring. She didn't come on the microphone and congratulate Holly. She didn't allow herself to be accessible to the media. We all very vividly remember the images of Ronda coming through the airport like this with her face covered up, with the pillows on her face. She goes into hiding for months. Then she comes back to fight Amanda and she refuses to do media. She just will not let the media talk to her. She just won't face up to it. She doesn't want to face what happened. Then she goes in again and loses to Amanda, and we still haven't heard from her yet. She's still in hiding right now. That's the route she took, and I think that route led her to actually not getting over it. Conor McGregor, on the other hand, when he had his loss to Nate Diaz, when Conor McGregor lost, he stood in that ring. He didn't run away. He stood there. He shook Nate's hand. He came right on the post-fight, right in the octagon. He gave an interview. He gave Nate props. He didn't make excuses. He made himself accessible to the media in the post-fight. He came out with a video within weeks saying he's going to make his return. He's coming back. And he came back and he conquered Nate Diaz. Joanna, what I do like about you, Joanna, what you've done is you've made the first step. You womaned up. If Conor McGregor manned up, you womaned up. You womaned up. You faced the media. You made yourself accessible. You cried tears in front of us. You let us know it hurt. You tried to be tough, Joanna, but the tears just kept seeping out of your face because you were hurt, and that's okay. You're a champion. You're a warrior. You were supposed to be hurt, but you didn't hide. I respect Joanna more right now than I actually have ever respected. I've always respected her as a fighter. But the person, Joanna, earned more respect from me last night after she went and faced the media, took all the tough questions, and gave Rose her props and said, I am a champion, I will be back. That's how warriors behave. So Joanna has taken the first step. Now, my personal feeling on Joanna, if I'm looking into the future, this is my personal view on it, just so you know your boy's feelings. I do not think she's going to handle it like Ronda Rousey. I see Joanna handling this just like Conor McGregor. I think she's a champ. I do think she will be back. I don't think we have a situation where Joanna is going to go away and we're never going to hear from her and she's never going to be competitive again. I just don't see that in her. So what I'd like to ask you, the listener, what do you guys think? What do you guys think is going to happen to Joanna next? And this doesn't matter if you are a Joanna fan or a Joanna hater. It doesn't matter. I'm asking both groups of people. Do you think she's coming back? Do you think Joanna has it in her to come back and conquer Rose? Or is Joanna going to move up and wait, never fight Rose again? Do you think Joanna is finished? Do you think now she's the bully that everybody that gets in with her is going to start taking her out? What do you think? If you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, stop tripping. Subscribe to your boy. Okay, until the next one. Amazing Eric. I'm out, man.